Hi everybody, it's Jane from Living Skies Vintage. Well, thanks for coming back to my channel. I've got some thrifting finds to show you this week. And so let's get started by looking down here. Hold on a second. Okay, so here we go. So I have an item, where did it, oh there it is. Sorry. I have an item that you've probably seen before, and here it is. This is the Kenneth Jay Lane. And you can see his name right there at the top of the watch. This is the Kenneth Jay Lane Expanding Snake Watch. It has Swarovski crystals for eyes. I've got some glue on my finger still. I was doing some artwork earlier. I have to get in all my fun stuff all at the same time. Anyways, so that was a great find, and I've got some thrift along with me videos where I will show you this. In fact, I may end up putting that at the front of this. I think that's what I might do, because this isn't really a terrifically long haul, so I'll check it out. We'll see. Anyways, Kenneth Jay Lane, love that watch. So there's one. Then here's a little set that I found, and keeping in mind that this is probably alpaca, but oops, sorry, but look at that mother of pearl, or not mother of pearl, abalone I should say. Gorgeous with the black onyx, and those are big. Those, you know, that's 3 of my fingers there. They are. And top it all off, a pendant. Now I'm not sure that I like the way the pendant is hanging on this, so I might change that out. But you can see that they all say alpaca, but they have beautiful abalone shell on them. So I couldn't pass them up, because we know that abalone is going to stop being harvested. It's a shame, but you know, that's what happens when we overuse and don't reuse. Here's another sweet little item. This is a little gold-filled heart locket that I found. And there's the, hard to do through the camera, but there we go. So no pictures in there, a couple little dings, but it's a nice little gold fill locket with a good size, not too tiny. Put that there. Ooh, here's, talk about not too tiny. Look at this pendant. I didn't care if this was silver or not. I saw that tiger's eye. Look at that. Look at that stone. And you can see, you know, there's a little bit of the matrix in there, which really makes it even prettier. It reflects a different way. It's hard to show with the camera. It gives you more of a modeling, and then you have the bright banding across the bottom. And then some lovely topaz colored. I'm pretty sure that that's glass. And I'm pretty sure that this is not silver, but oh my. Look at that stone. Look at that stone. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So that will make a very pretty pendant. Also picked up a couple of pairs of earrings. This one has a really nice Native American feel to it. See I'm sure, I don't know. I was gonna say I'm sure, but I don't know. This is silver. And there's a marking on there, TK, yeah, TK Sterling. I'm going to do a little little research on these, but I thought that they were really sweet. So I like those. I always like the danglies. Some of my favorites. And the fact that they're really lightweights. I find I'm leaning towards more lightweight earrings these days. Here's another pair of earrings. There it is. These are pretty. These are hoop earrings with, you can see the latch-back, so they kind of ride front to back on your ears. And these are sterling. I think, yeah, right up there. And I think they might be Avon sterling, to tell you the truth. It's a right and a left. The reason I say maybe Avon sterling is there is a big A right in the middle there. And that just may be their symbol. Again, more research necessary. But those are coming up sterling. Oh, here's my last pair of earrings. Come on, there we go. These are fun. These also are sterling and marked in the back. Sorry, it's upside down. I still got it upside down. It's Mexico 925. It's marked. But look at these. These are electric with the teardrop kind of opal in silver. Isn't that pretty? Colors of the sea. Those are my colors. Oh, yeah, I love those colors. They are so pretty. So I found those. Is that all my earrings? Yep, that's all my earrings. But here's this went through the box of charms at the thrift store, and you'll see that. No, you won't see that because I wasn't allowed to film there. But I found this little Donald Duck charm from Disneyland, the Angry Donald Duck from Disneyland. Pretty sure that this is a vintage charm. So grabbed him. There's a lot of other ones there, but just nothing that just seemed that I wanted. Oh, here's a necklace. I love this. Look at this. Look at this. This is glass. This is a glass ball. Can you see the layers of glass there? There's an eyeball. It's kind of like there's a little bubble in there, and then there's a big empty window and all these swirls around the windows to make the eyeballs. There, that one you can kind of see how it shadows. You get the different layers of glass. But look at that. And that's on a long chain. A very long chain. Quite significant, but I like that. That's like Evil Eye, but not so obvious Evil Eye jewelry. So I like that. I always pick up things that kind of pique my interest, which here's something that piqued my interest. I don't know if they're really worth anything or if they interest anybody, but they interested me. And they're actually a pair of cufflinks. Now I've cleaned them up. They were pretty ugly, dirty. I love the blue. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty sure that's just glass. But look. I'll put one down and then I'll show you. So it's a cufflink, and and you operate it. There we go. This will be easier pushing it up. You get it through your buttonhole by pushing this rod up, and and then you can snake the whole thing through, and then that pushes back. There's a little spring in there. It's pretty strong. And then you just twist it in your buttonhole, and there you've got a gorgeous blue gemmy stud on brass. So I'm not sure, you know, if a man wore these or if a woman wore these, but I thought that they were just cool. I love the little mechanism. I've never seen them like that before. So like I say, I pick up oddities. This isn't an oddity. This is beautiful. This is it's signed T. J. T. Mark 925. And it's a beautiful little bracelet full of pearls, what looks like amber inside a matrix of some sort, pieces of amber, more pearls, and then we've got, this is rock crystal, more amber, and the little black pieces I think could be onyx. I see there's one that's a couple of them that are actually faceted, and a couple that are round, but those I think are probably onyx on sterling silver fittings. Really nice bracelet. Love the pearls and the amber mixed with it. I think, you know, that is like fall. So fall. Like that. So that's all the jewelry that I've got. But I found a couple of other interesting things. You know, like I say, I always find interesting things. So here's something that I found. It's a pack of matches. It's the O'Keefe Brewing Company in Manitoba. Probably is one of the older brewing companies. I don't even know if they exist there in Winnipeg any longer. I'll have to check and see. But this is sealed. And on the back, it says emergency use. Keep in your hunting jacket or fishing box. Waterproof. So this is a promotional item that O'Keefe put out for their beer. And it probably came out in the 50s or 60s. Matches are still in there. It's never been opened. I imagine they still could be used, and it's still sealed. So there you go. That's one interesting thing. And then the other thing that I like, and I found a couple lately, is cigar boxes. A couple of them. They're fun to use, decorate, make things with. And besides these two, I got, this is the biggin of cigar boxes. This guy here, Churchill Deluxe, is deep. It's at least 6 inches, 8 inches long, 6 inches wide, and I think I'm going to be making that into some kind of a storage box. But those come in handy for all sorts of things. And so, last thing I should show you before we go is, and this video is going to be long enough, so you're going to have to watch the thrifting video separately, because this is getting on to 15-20 minutes by the time I'm done here. So here we go. This is from Greetings from the White Sands National Monument in New Mexico and the White Sands Missile Range. Like, people went to see the missile range. Anyways, that I think is crazy. There's a big sign there, shows you exactly where it is. NASA, I think it's this, just looking at the pictures, and there's no UPC code on it, so that right away tells me it's earlier than the 70s. But these pictures and just the way they look, the cars, see the cars back there, and you know, the way that people are dressed, you know, this kind of makes me think this is I'm looking at those cars. This is 50s or 60s, because that's gotta be, yeah, that's gotta be a 60 something. Anyways, look at the old missiles. I can't tell from the missiles so much, but I can tell from makes of cars maybe how old something is. And then you gotta think they're gonna have the most modern thing out that people are driving. I think this is a cool picnic ground though. But I can't imagine, like, there's no water there. Why would you want to go and sit in the middle of, but I guess it's just fun to be in the middle of the white sands. I think those would be interesting to see, those big yucca plants. And then, you know, driving through the white sands. So, anyways, souvenir from the White Sands National Monument in the USA, down there in New Mexico. This got all the way up to Saskatoon and has been here since about, well, we know this was sold in around the 60s, so for 60 years it's been around. May have been sitting in Saskatoon that long, who knows, it may have taken that long to get here, but I've got it now. So I'm just going to put this here and we'll do a little face up. Hold on. So I hope everybody enjoyed that little trip with me in looking at my thrifting finds over the last couple of weeks. I'm going to start listing more of my jewelry on Etsy and other of my vintage items. But, you know, if you ever see anything here that you're interested in, please don't be afraid to just directly email me at livingskiesvintage@gmail.com and ask me about anything that you like. I also think I'm going to start changing some of my videos. Going to start posting some jewelry actually on my videos with some pricing that you can get back to me on. So keep an eye open for that. And come back and see me, please. Thank you so much. And like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. And we'll see you again next time. All right. Bye, all.